Okay, welcome back to another review from yours truly and my son, Peter Man III, Peter Man II of Man Cinema Reviews. What's up, y'all? Peter Man, what makes today special? What day are we recording on?
My birthday, Christmas.
That's right.
Can I show you what I got for Christmas?
You can show us a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then we got to get to these two reviews. It's been a while since we've been on the channel. Right? My son's up in the metaverse doing his meta thing. But enough of that. Today we're going to be reviewing two movies been out for a little bit. I know Mufasa has just dropped, as well as Sonic 3, which we're going to see tomorrow. We're going to plan to see today, right?
Yeah.
We're changing plans. We want to, spend time at home, spend time with the family, reflect on how you came to this world 10 years ago. And it's been a wild ride. So today we're going to be coming with the reviews of Wicked and Moana 2. But before we get into those two reviews, let's go ahead and do a couple things. That is to press like,
subscribe for Venom,
and be sure to hit the notification bell as well to notify you of any and all reviews to this channel. You can see a little bit of music has been added to the shelves. We have Snoop Dogg's Missionary, the first Aftermath Death Row project, Snoop and Dre back together, and we also have To Pimp a Butterfly from Kendrick Lamar. Let's get into yeah. So let's go ahead. Where you want to go? Since it's your birthday today, son, my 10-year-old son, which movie do you want to review first? Wicked. Okay, so this story follows a girl named Alphaba who is treated differently because of her green skin. And she has an unlikely friendship with a girl named Glenda. And the two will come together and form an alliance. However, the chance encounter with the Wizard of Oz will have them go into separate paths. Now, what do you got ahead? What do you say?
So I have some new Peter's Pokedex on the way.
Okay. You just got like a bunch of exclusives for today, huh? Okay. Yeah. Coming soon to a screen near you on Peter's Pokedex.
I got another one that one for the reviews.
Okay. So what did you like about Wicked?
I liked that Ariana Grande is back at her acting career and she played Glinda.
Yeah. And I think that her songs happened to hit, don't you think?
Yeah, that actor that played Wicked is named Cynthia, and my mom's name is Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia Erivo, and she plays Alphaba. This is basically a prequel to the events of The Wizard of Oz. So this takes it back to an origin story of basically the Wicked Witch and the Good Witch. And we come to find out their stories are not as what they seem when we watch the origins of where they came from, right?
Part 2's coming in November.
This is only part 1, which I was unaware of when I went to go see the film. When part 1 pops up on screen, I'm like, oh, okay, they split up the movies. And a second part, almost like they did with Dune. Hopefully that they don't push the second part because I really want to see this wrap up. But what else did you like? So Ariana Grande, we know her from the Nickelodeon days. A lot of people were surprised about her comedic chops. She's actually pretty funny, right? But she was in, what other shows was she in?
Sam and Cat.
Okay.
Victorious.
Right. And so we know where the comedic chops come from because she actually comes from comedy.
Nickelodeon.
Right, Nickelodeon in comedic shows. Cynthia Erivo as Alphaba, I really think that there was like this pivotal moment, right? And it happens at a ball. Do you know what scene I'm talking about? Where she's dancing on the dance floor. I don't want to give too much away for people that haven't seen it yet. That's actually very pivotal to the film, and I think it's probably what I think is a game changer to this film. It's what sets it from a cut above a regular musical. And I really think that there's a lot of heart, a lot of endearing moments. So what else did you like about Wicked?
I also liked how it was part into 2 parts. It kind of left off on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and John M. Chu directs. He's directed In the Heights, Crazy Rich Asians. This guy comes from UCLA. A lot of people like to say when you graduate from UCLA program, you're the next Steven Spielberg. There is a lot of touches, a lot of filmmaking going on, very fantastical and brilliant. We saw it in Dolby with the rich, colors, and I think this was a good time. Initially, we saw it because your mom and your sister wanted to watch it, but I think we took a lot out of it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I don't really like musicals. Musicals are not really like.
I think so too. So was there anything that you disliked about it? Was it, the running time? Was there a lot of, were there songs that you weren't vibing with? Were there characters that you weren't vibing with?
I didn't like the boy.
The prince?
Yeah.
Did you like how about the Munchkin kid?
Oh, Munchkin kid? Yeah, he was my favorite.
Yeah. So I think that because it's not a full on film, it's part 1 of part 2. I want to see what part 2 has in store, but for what we have here, and I think Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's chemistry works and is just the brightest. What else I think Jeff Goldblum as the Wizard of Oz is great to see. Michelle Yeoh
Fun fact.
played a great character.
Cynthia, they had to give her prosthetic ears.
Oh, okay.
Because she had so many piercings.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. What were your thoughts? What would you give Wicked Part 1?
4.3.
I'm going to give this film a solid 4 stars. I think that once I see the second part, I think I might give it the 4.5 and 5 that it really deserves. But it starts off and you get the origins, but once the two characters meet, that's when the movie really shines. So, let's go on to the next film, Moana 2. This is the follow-up. I think the first Moana came out, 2015, 2016 maybe. I know you were very little when the first one came out, but you knew the songs. You grew up with the first one. And what did you think about the sequel?
Okay, there was a bunch of new characters in the movie.
She has a sister, Moana does.
Oh yeah, she was very little when it
happened. Anything else? The film is about Moana venturing out to the edge of Oceania, or
Oceania, that's Australia.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm saying where it's setting, and
it's
does.
Set in Australia.
Oceania? I think it's Oceania. I think that's what it says. The deep ends of the ocean, because she has a vision of her Wayfinder's ancestors. Basically, what this one's about.
They're gonna die because there's no other people with them to have kids.
Okay, yeah, I mean.
Because if they all get old,
what are
they gonna do?
I think that this is pretty paper thin as far as the story is concerned.
Yeah.
The action is a lot more in this film.
Mm-hmm.
The songs take a bit of a backseat. I think that even though The Rock with his character Maui, it's great to see Maui and Moana team up. And we like the new additions of the little sister and what she brings about. Gives a little bit more stakes for her sister to come back home, and I think she takes some part of where she's from and then puts it into Moana's locket so she can always be with her.
Oh yeah.
Right. So that's what I like too. But as far as this is concerned, this could have been like a Disney Plus original.
Oh yeah.
Probably could have saw it streaming. It looks beautiful. I think that even though the songs don't, they don't match with the first film, and Lin-Manuel Miranda was responsible for the first bangers, and he's actually not writing the songs for this one, so maybe that's why the songs take a bit of a backseat. But there's a lot more action in this one, right? A lot more going on as far as the adventure aspect of it. What were the little coconut guys called? Do you know? Kaka something. I know that sounds funny. Kakamura?
Kakamura.
Kakamura, yeah. Those guys show up.
And they're friends actually now.
Let's go ahead and give our quick reviews. What would you give Moana 2?
3.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you and give it 3 stars. Very lukewarm 3 stars.
If he did the songs, I would have given it 4.
Alright, well that wraps up our episode of Man Cinema Reviews. Go check out those as well as some movies that came out. Like I said, Mufasa and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. We're going to be watching Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and maybe Mufasa this weekend. But thank you for joining us. Today is Christmas. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas. My son's 10th birthday. Say happy birthday. Leave a happy birthday comment. Press like, subscribe, and be sure to be a fan of Man Cinema Reviews. We're out. Peace. Say bye-bye.
Bye.